Good morning, brothers and sisters. Have you said I love you to the Lord after you awake this morning? I hope we can have many words of love with the Lord, many fellowship of love with Him. Don't feel shy to tell Abba, I love you, or I love you, my Lord. The words of love is very helpful to our heart. It is easy for us to exercise our faith if we have this truth in our hearts. It helps us to remember the facts that Abba's and the Lord's love towards us. Not only He knelt on the cross for us, but how He paved our life. The grace that we have experienced, so you can speak to the Lord and the words of love more often. Oh Lord, I love you so much. Oh Lord, I miss you. Or you can say, oh Lord, you're so good to me. Oh Lord, thank you that your desire is for me. You're the desire of my heart. You can talk to the Lord these words of love many times a day. For me, if I have a spare moment throughout the day, or if I'm preparing for my meal, I will say to the Lord, oh Lord, I love you. I'm sure Abba and the Lord are very happy to hear from us. The Lord is longing to hear I love you from your loving voice. When you say it to the Lord slowly and gently. Say it from the bottom of your heart. Say it to Him with a smiling face. May you stay in this moment of love with the Lord, to meet Him face to face and have the fellowship with Him. Enjoy fully the love and the desire between the beloved and the bride. May the Lord bless you. The verses I'd like to share with you today is in 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 6 and 8. It says here, but godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into the world, and we cannot take anything out of the world. But if we have food and clothing, with these we'll be content. It says here, godliness with contentment. Godliness means to be like God, to fear God, and will be content in our heart. If we are close to God, there will be no lack in our heart, for we are fully content. This contentment, which we cannot gain from this world, we are content because we have gained God, the Creator of this whole universe. We can experience the greatest enjoyment and happiness, and cannot be compared with the material things from this world. It cannot be compared with any reputation or status in this world. Brothers and sisters, you understand if you have also experienced in the past. Let us think, there's nothing you have brought into this world. What you have got basically is given by Him. It says here, if we have food and clothing, with these we'll be content. It means that when we have enough, but we may not need too much, God will provide us what we need in our body, soul and spirit. Then we'll be content. We can experience the love of God behind all these. The relationship of trusting in God and understanding Him, a life that is close to God, and to live a life in the nighness of Him. You realize we have nothing in lack. There's a man who is very wise come to Sichuan, a place in China. He met two families. One is rich and the other is poor. Both families have a son. The son in the rich family almost get everything. The rich man never say no to his son. He will give his son the best. But the son in the poor family is not quite the same. They just have enough to eat and to wear. Then the wise man talks to the rich family. He said, "You're very rich indeed, but you don't have to give a lot to your son. Otherwise this is a bottomless pit to your son, and he will never be satisfied." The father doesn't agree with him and said, "What do you mean? I can keep him happy with my wealth, and I can give him as much as he wants, for I love him." Not long after, there was a pestilence has infected the town, and the rich father was sick. The son did not stay close to his father to take care of him. He's complaining to his father instead. "Why wouldn't you give me the things that I want as before?" But the father of the poor also gets sick. But the son stay near to his bed to nurse him, take good care of him from top to bottom. The rich father was puzzled and asked the wise man, "I give him everything he wants. Why don't he feel thankful to me? For I have gave much more than the poor family." The wise man replied, "It doesn't matter whether you give more or less. What matters is this son feel content or not. If he's content, he'll easily be satisfied. To have clothes to wear and food to eat will keep him happy. If he doesn't have the contentment in his heart, he will keep striving for more and more without any thanksgiving. Therefore, contentment comes first and thanksgiving follows." They walked side by side. What the wise man said has enlightened the rich father all of a sudden. Brothers and sisters, we are the same. Not only we need to give thanks, we should have an attitude of contentment in order we can give thanks. How we can be satisfied in our heart? It's a cliche. Draw near to the Lord. Spend time to come to the Lord. Draw near to God with your heart. You experienced incomparable joy which cannot be given from these material things. You will experience the peace, you will experience the joy, and how the Lord leads you step by step. The most precious thing is that the experience how He talks to you as you get along with Him closely, how you will not be satisfied. You'll be satisfied by this Creator of all. He's all abundant. Isn't that the greatest joy, whom He come close to you personally? He created our spirit. He surely knows what our spirit needs. Brothers and sisters, hope you build up a deep relationship of love with the Lord, to fill with contentment and happiness all through your life. May the Lord bless you.